The battle of fisheries between Britain and France continues as Emmanuel Macron captures one of the British boats and threatens to cut the energy supplies to the UK. Yes, what do you smell? It's the smell of a re-election for Emmanuel Macron. The presidential election in France are coming up next year. So, of course, Emmanuel Macron is trying to be an actual leader for the French people. It's a bit too late. The French people are sick and tired of Emmanuel Macron. He's already betrayed on a number of fronts, and he's trying to use the UK, Brexit Britain, as an excuse to show how strong he is. Essentially, this idiot has ordered his people and authorities to capture one of the British boats. As you know, there's this massive battle in terms of the fisheries industries post-Brexit, the agreement that we have with the French. We have already told them that for the next 3-4 years, you're going to get some of the fish, we're going to get some of the fish, and then at the end of the transition period, then we're going to decide what we're going to be doing. This is supposed to be the smooth part of it. This is supposed to be the transition period. If they can't handle this, what do you think is going to happen in the next 3-4 years when the whole thing finishes? So, to be fair, it's going to be almost halfway through now. In response to how Britain is reacting to the French boats randomly coming in and blocking the English Channel every now and then, somehow they managed to block the English Channel for fisheries, but they don't really block the illegal migrants coming from France. They keep going through. Problem here is that they keep sending out France's Europe minister, same guy who's so incompetent, one of the most incompetent Europe ministers that they have. This guy, and also the foreign minister, these people failed to stand up to President Biden when he was talking about withdrawal from Afghanistan. Biden promised NATO and all the allies that we're not going to leave Afghanistan randomly. These people fell for it. Now he's come out on C News TV saying that, so now we need to speak the language of strength, since that seems to be the only thing this British government understands. That sounds like an insult, firstly, this British government. Secondly, who started this row? It was France. It was Macron. It was these people. And now they're saying, well, how dare Lord Frost tries to stand up to actually protect the British waters. We have an agreement. This has to continue for the rest until the transition period ends, and then we'll see what to do. Now, in response to this, Lord Frost has come out. He's not really happy about the situation because the French essentially threatened to cut electricity, but the energy supply to the UK. And Lord Frost and his team have said that we are going to be robust. The statement that we now have from Frost's team says that France's threats are disappointing and, well, to be fair, it is technically a bit too much, and not what we would have expected from a close ally and partner. The measures being threatened do not appear to be compatible with the Trade and Cooperation Agreement and wider international law, and if carried through, will be met with an appropriate and calibrated response. He's also said that we are going to be letting the EU Commission know about these threats, and whether they're empty threats or not, the rhetoric does matter. Now, the statement continues by talking about how the UK will stand by its commitment in the Trade and Cooperation Agreement and has already granted 98% of license applications from the EU vessels to fish in our waters. 98%. I'm not really sure what else do they want. Do they really want 100% or 110%? I'm not really sure exactly what they're moaning about at this point. Now, the threats to the energy supplies to Jersey, the blocking the English Channel, the whole thing is a bit too much. We have to wait until next week because apparently they're going to get together again and Lord Frost is going to be robust. But we do expect Lord Frost to actually be slightly more proactive rather than being reactionary. We are going to continue to keep you guys posted on this channel. So quick favor, if you haven't done already, click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button because that's the only way you'll be notified. The algorithm wouldn't really suggest the videos these days because apparently YouTube are going against all the political content on all the channels. So if you want to be notified, click on a bell next to it and become a member by clicking on the link in the description. Go to mytc.co.uk or mytc, and we are the media.